Yo, what's up? It's me again. I'm here in front of the Tower Bridge here in London. Not the London Bridge. I thought the London Bridge was this one. It turns out it's not. It's actually down the way. I can actually see it from here. A lot of red buses going over it. It's pretty cool. But not as cool as this one. This is the one that goes up and down when ships come in and stuff. Yeah, just here to talk about basically my experience in, I'll say London, but England. Because the first place I stayed was not really near here at all. It was like an hour away. It's been pretty freaking cool. The people are nice, you know. At least I haven't met any jerks or whatever. They're pretty openly friendly. There's lots of like awareness and apology, like, oh, I'm sorry, like I bumped you, or I don't mean to step on your bag. And that to me is freaking awesome because I feel like a lot of people don't do that, or at least where I'm from. But maybe that's just my own personal bias. Yeah, food portions are really small. That's kind of annoying. Streets are small. The weather I've been actually, as the clouds come in, actually very good up until right now. Yeah, so and I don't think that's a British thing. From what they say, is like it's actually really cloudy and kind of like San Francisco, like all the time. So I wouldn't expect that to be amazing. But public transit, man. Yes, public transit, that's where it's at. You want to see like British ingenuity, dude. Public transit is awesome here, man. I am absolutely impressed and appreciative of what the British people have done with their public transit system. As far as I'm concerned, 10 times better than ours. At least the one that I ride in San Francisco is Caltrain in San Francisco, and yeah, that one is like once every hour. This one, you miss the train, it's like, for like the normal tube, it's like every few minutes. And for the one I took, I had to take like a high-speed rail to get out to my first place that I was staying. That place, that cost me like $27. It was like 20 pounds, so it's like $27. I just checked. Yeah, in terms to get out there and to get back, roughly. Depends on when I bought the ticket. Still, it's kind of expensive to get out there, but it's also to use the high-speed train. So that got me done in an hour as opposed to like 2 or 3 hours. So, you know, definitely plan out your route there. That's another thing I didn't do, which I'd probably, if I was going to plan this over again, I'd probably just get more stuff Googled and look up more things, so I'm not as flabbergasted by things that are happening. Yeah. Another thing, the women here are just freaking amazing. I don't know if all of them are British, but like, man, and it could just be that this is a tourist town and the most beautiful people in the world come here. I don't know if that's the thing. I know there's this whole stereotype about British women being the big teeth and stuff, and maybe all the British women aren't in London anymore. I don't know, but I am very impressed by that as well. Yeah, other than that, I mean, everything's really expensive here. I will say that. Like, I just spent for 6 pieces of little tiny sushi, ended up being like $7, almost $8 for me, which, you know, is a lot for me because I'm just going to Chipotle, spending my $8, and then being good for that's like the day almost. So I think I'm really hungry again. I think my energy's kind of dying right now, but yeah, so we're doing that, and we're eating stuff, and yeah, I was asking my British friends like what the reason is for why it's so expensive here, and for a lot of people, at least the British people I've talked to, they're saying it's the tariffs. Yeah, so there's a lot of tariffs, you know, import tariffs. The government apparently wants things to come in. According to these people I'm talking to, they want stuff in, and to do that brings tariffs. Tariffs shoots up pricing, and yeah, so that's why everything's so expensive, like, ridiculously. But yeah, that's pretty much it. England's a pretty cool place. And then if you're into the parkour and free running thing, like I am, which is like basically what I'm doing, is I'm on my parkour and free running like big tour around the world, getting all these different spots. And yeah, I'm in London again, or yeah, that's where I am. And yeah, I'm pretty stoked. We're gonna do some training hopefully the next 3 days. I gave myself a rest day yesterday, so should be pretty good. I couldn't even stop myself today on my rest day. I actually found a park here. There's a million different things to do. This is an urban area, but even in the place I was over in Kent, that county, even that alone was like, that was pretty, still for me, like a lot of cool spots to train. Yeah, a lot of cool stuff to do here, at least for me as a parkour practitioner and free runner. A lot of cool sites as well. Also, there's a lot of engagement I noticed in the there's like in the playgrounds. There's like different art things, and then there's one park where there's like a garden, but you can also sort of scoop out like wildlife in the pond. That like doesn't happen where we are. You have to pay for it. It's like specific. It's just not as easily accessible as it is here. And again, the playgrounds are. I saw one that was like 3 stories high. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know, man. I just think it's cool. Oh, that's another one. I was gonna say, it feels like the kids are more engaged here, both when I watch them play and when, you know, I'm just walking around and I nod at a kid, oh hey, what's up? Like, kids looking at me smiling. I'm just like, oh hey, what's up? And they look back at me and they don't seem scared, they don't seem concerned, they don't seem bothered by it. I don't know. Maybe because I look British, I don't know. But yeah, people seem friendly and a little more engaged here for the most part. Unless you talk to some people, like there's some British accents I talk to and I just cannot understand at all. I'm talking to them and have this sentence and I'm just like, well, I just missed 3 or 4 words in there, buddy. I don't know what you said. But yeah, I'm gonna cut that off here. That pretty much sums up my thoughts about England and my stay so far. And the next couple days should be awesome, and probably shouldn't change everything that I said before. But with that said, see you guys next time.